Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Jak 3. It's weird, we're only on episode 4. Feels like we've done this much more than this. By the way, I absolutely love this boss fight. I think it's one of the coolest Jak bosses. I also really like the music that plays during it too. Too bad I can't hear that. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to really be shooting him. But you'll see what we have to do later. Time for the Gaul and Maya type shit of knocking things in the air and shooting toward us. Looks like they really want you to use the scatter gun here for this. Or I guess in this case, mainly the wave concussor. Oh yeah, go to I think the third pillar that he makes. And if you do that and high jump, you'll save yourself some time. So just a pro tip from your old friend, Turd Monkey 497 here. And these cutscenes are really cool. I guess you can't skip them. I'll try not to skip the next one then, because I do think they're actually really cool. Come on, you asshole. Alley-oop. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this boss I like. It just feels like a boss fight. I don't know what there is more to say to that than just that. It feels like a boss. And that's cool. And I like when bosses feel like bosses. Because that's cool. I just love how... Because I was talking about this before, like, you know, this game giving you the option to... Or not really, well... Having moments where something would make sense to use, like weapon-wise. And... You know, honestly, this game still does that. I fucked up. I think it's over now. Yeah. Jak is having a hard time aiming, but I still got it, though. Alright. Yeah, they look at him every time, and it's just really cool. It's very fast, sure, but I don't know. I've always thought it was really neat. Okay. Well, that's one thing not to do, is stand on the edge of shit. Standing on the edge of time here, huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, I wasn't looking like a dumbass once again. Thank God for the leg armor. I do have Vulcan. I could just use that to get some decent damage out of these guys, I guess. I don't know if it matters. There we go. All done. Yeah, scatter or wave doesn't really... They don't care. And you can't touch this while it's on fire either, by the way. Alright. I feel like the only time to really jump is when, he's firing. Or not when he's firing, actually. This time I can not skip the cutscene. You guys get to see it. Yeah, we think he's dead, but he's not. He's also got that really cool lightsaber thing going on. And also, this is a very entropy feeling type boss design, too. From Crash. Once again, more Crash-isms that I'll point out. I feel like exist. Oh yeah, I forgot that if you don't charge it up all the way, it might not do enough damage for you. Thankfully, these guys dropped ammo. Because they knew. They knew what they were doing. Alright. Yeah, relatively simple boss. I think maybe you can jump on the fourth one. You sure can. So ignore what I said earlier. There. You can skip the third one. You can just jump straight to the fourth pillar and be fine. This motherfucker never goes down. And you don't want to really double jump like I was doing here, because I think that's what caught me off guard. Maybe they kind of half expect you to do the flash freeze thing. I don't know. Not really sure. Fuck it. I'm gonna go craning off, I'm sure, but... It might work. Seems to, yeah. Well, kind of. It didn't kill everybody I wanted, but hey. Still take it, though. There we go. Alright, cool. Also, just the visual cues is something really important in a game like this. Letting me know that I'm actually collecting specific ammo that I don't have to actually physically just see myself technically collect is really, really neat. And that's, once again, just a case of... I really feel like... You know, Naughty Dog did a very good job at a lot of the things they did. They're usually pretty good at game dev stuff. And now here's one of my... I would say it's a personal favorite, only by design. Never mind, it's the wrong one. I thought it was the gyro. It almost looked just like the gyro for a second, but no, it's just, the fucking Electric Fury, whatever it's called. Not Vulcan Fury, but you know what I mean. The other gun that just said it was. This one just shoots out shockwave. Oh, yeah, the arc. That's what it is. Arc something. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I got so excited thinking it was something else that I thought it was, but no, we're not getting our third gun yet. And just think, we have all the main guns so far, kind of, that the game probably expects us to have, progression-wise. If you think Jak 2 progression-wise, we have all 3 guns, because we're still missing the last group of them. Yeah, sure. Like, we're missing 3 for every single one of them. And we're not getting the Peacemaker until much, much later. So I think you start getting Peacemaker stuff one after the other instead of, paced through it, I guess, so to speak. Also, if you want Metalhead skulls, this is a pretty good place to start getting them at. Yeah, the arc weapon is not bad. It's good against, small fry enemy type as well. Probably your better choice than using something like the Wave Concussor. But I guess that really depends. I don't know. Almost feels like it depends. I mean, because this thing is good. Especially, again, against smaller enemy types, so... And it has a little bit of a homing property. I guess, if anything, the Wave Concussor at this point is mostly just going to be more useful against... I would wager a guess and say... if you're surrounded, and you really, really need to get out of it real quick... Real quick, but you can wait for the charge. So I guess you don't have to be that quick about it. I don't know. I just want to give the Wave Concussor at least some credit. It's still a cool gun. Like, they're all cool guns. Even though some of them might not be the most useful. In terms of getting outclassed later on by other weapons. But that's fine. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of Precursor Orbs here. That's the thing with this game. They like to hide a lot of them in a lot of the city spots, too. And also, something I probably should have pointed out, yes, we're now back in Haven City. And it's definitely a very cool thing to have happen, like, whoa. That's sick as hell. We just come right back to Haven City. And now it's Jak 2, but even more of Jak 2. Now you got a whole desert to go through and all that other cool, crazy stuff. Pretty dope, honestly. I like that. I like that about the game. I think it's pretty damn neat. Sucks we gotta worm our way back over here again. Fuck, I'm not grabbing that. Too lazy. Alright. Open up, buddy. And done. Get to watch a cutscene elevator. So, yay. Are we back in the same spot we just came from? That mine section? Oh, no, it's the sewer area. Oh, yeah, these assholes. Honestly, not gonna lie, the arc is pretty good against them. I tend to use it for them here just because. Also, Beam Reflexor, of course, being another high choice. Vulcan itself is nice. If you want to do what I'm doing with the Arc Lightning thing, then don't hold it down. Just kind of periodically shoot it. Make it a semi-auto instead of just holding it down. I feel like that makes it a lot better use here, because I think, I might be mistaken, but I think enemies have, like, some level of iframes after getting shot. Like, they get shot once and they have, like, a small bit of iframes. And you'll be wasting ammo trying to consistently shoot them. I could try to test that out. God, I loved it. Look, Dax doing that is just so cool. It's just such a cool little animation detail, and that's what I like about animated games like this. I like when devs take the time to make things look animated and look fun. And when you have a game that doesn't really do that, it just kind of doesn't intrigue me. Even if, by all extents, all purpose, it is a decent, fun game. there's just that little aspect of like, well, I kind of wish they would have done that. But then they didn't do that, and that sucks. Oh, poopy. Yeah, I'm going to get some damn use of this wave concussor one way or another. Speaking of which, I did see it pop up earlier, yes, but I will check the secrets to see if there's anything. Oh my god. Vulcan Fury damage upgraded, concussor damage, and reflexor increased deflection. You bet your damn ass I'm getting those. Increased damage, let's do red ammo as well, and yellow ammo for now. So we had 150 yellow, but now we're up to, no, sorry, we had 200 I think it was. And now we're up to 250, unless we had 150. I think we had about 75 shotgun, and now 125, so I think it goes up by like 50 it seems. And also, once again, we do have more damage with the wave concussor, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they want you to do this. Not just being silly. Ugh. Yep, figured as much. But I'll take them. I could use all the precursor orbs I can get. Because having all the gun upgrades would be very nice. Some of them might be kind of hard to get, though. For this, I think you just... Yeah, I guess you just shoot it. Or you wait for it to stop. Oh, that works. Yeah, just shoot it. Okay. And I fell off. For those that don't play Jak, it might not be obvious, but whenever you're using the hoverboard, or the jetboard, whatever, Jak likes to go places. He likes to do things. He likes to go where he's going. It's not a difficult thing to change course with. It just sometimes you might end up going careening off something and you don't expect it. It's too late to change. It's not that it's necessarily super hard to do that, just you might end up like me, and if you're not careful, you might fall off and be like, what the hell? I had no control over him. I feel like you do have control, just seems to be kind of hard to do that with. Yeah, see, like, grounded enemies like this that don't do anything, I think it's a lot easier just to use wave concussor for this. Plus, with that extra damage upgrade, too, it's going to help out a ton. But it makes me wonder, if I get a damage upgrade for the wave concussor, what about the scattergun? Does that also get an upgrade with it, too? But I think not, because it specifically said concussor, so most likely that'd be the case. One could assume. Of course, enemy appears. He might have reappeared too, I don't know. That's what it looked like he was doing. Oh yeah. Destroy these fuckers. That helps. That works, I guess. Alright, let's get the beam reflexor another shot again. I think this is just here for sake of cool, maybe? What the hell is that? Do you see that? Okay, I think it's just a weird sort of texture glitch going on. I'll wait to show out the beam reflexor. It's extra shots. That's just off of 2 shots, by the way. God damn. Yeah, they go. They want to kill. And that's very good. I like when they do that. I like when the game does it. And at least they kind of home attack, which is nice. But unfortunately, I got a hoverboard up here. And then deal with the guys up there. But it should be easy to deal with. Because, once again, beam reflexor is just damn. I mean, you know, it's crazy. Crazy how good this thing is, but it does eat through ammo if you're not careful. Especially with that new upgrade. So, if you don't want that upgrade, I don't blame you. If it starts to become a thing where it's like, oh yeah, this is a little destructive. Also, when I said I don't blame you, when I said I don't blame you, it almost sounded like Faithful Sheriff there for a second. It's like, oh god, I'm becoming exactly just like him. I wonder what he would name himself if I was like super hyper popular. Douche Ape? I guess. I don't know. Fuck. I want to try to show off the arc again here. Like, you can hold it down against these, you know, like when you're... You know, fuck this. You get the point. You saw it earlier. You got to see it. Fuck them. Actually, uppercut would have been better there, but too late. Yeah, if you're going between targets, it does seem like it works pretty well. Is there any point of this platforming? Am I crazy? Because these are things that eventually will probably open up later, right? Yeah, I'm sure. Anywho, so if you're fighting a single target, it almost seems like holding it down is not very viable. Because you might miss some shots that get eaten up because you're not really hitting anything with it. Let's look at the Dax spin. That's just sick as hell. I'm sorry, I'm a huge animation guy, like nerd. I'm a nerd for things. I like things to look cool. Also, the new Crimson Guard. No longer Crimson. I think they still will shoot you if you try to hit them. Maybe. I'm not going to test that theory. I don't think they turn on like a complete alarm or anything like that. There should be some cars around here. Yeah, thought so. Perfect. Just a well-timed and well-placed zoomer just for us. And if you're familiar with Jak 2, they now changed this to the Naughty Outsole, so it's pretty cool. And the gun course is back as well. We all love our gun course. Honestly, yeah. Alright. What now, game? This one was a little easier, I think, in this game than it was... The fuck? I want to say it's easier in this game than it was in 2. And in terms of what weapon works better, I would guess maybe this. I'm not really sure. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think you're supposed to protect this thing. You're supposed to just kill it, yeah. I think you can knock the bombs back. Alright. Yeah, we're going to protect, I believe, the bar. God, I'm getting noshing after this. But yeah, you want to kind of kick these back and make your life just a little less hell. And then we're going to fight these arrow-looking-ass robots. I say arrow because I believe that... Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think that was a thing in 2. I don't remember if he had those in 2 or not. I could just be most likely thinking of this game only, specifically. So, that's very likely. That is not having a good time over there. I don't know what the fuck's happening, but... Jak, can you please stop aiming at the wrong thing? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Vulcan itself just the better option here? Maybe. I don't know. Rather than just the arc lightning gun. I mean, it did something good. So maybe it is. Yeah, you can kill these guys, the guards, if you wanted. If you want more ammo and stuff. Might not be the best idea to do that, but hey, you know, it's something you probably can technically do and get away with. Because what are they gonna do? Stop you? It's like, this guy over here is having a fun time, hanging out by himself, hanging out by the river, doing nothing. Yeah, maybe Vulcan was the better option for these guys, to be fair. 'Cause I think that was the same thing for the second game too. Is like when you're fighting those dickheads that are, you know, running around the city, those turret guys, you have to kill them off before they reach a certain point or something. I think those were also weak against Vulcan too. No box respawn? Aw. No, yeah, get ready for these fun grind rails. And this is where I was talking about earlier. We're going to want to kind of like hold a certain direction and be careful if you're doing these. Wow, that was a waste of fucking time. No precursor orb. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Maybe next time you can give me something out of it. You know, I went through the trouble of actually doing that and showing that off, and you give me nothing for it, so cool. I mean, I guess it's neat to have it there, but... something, anything would have been nice. Maybe they spawn orbs later for it. I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter. Oh, this was the game that had the classic ass Snook the Sniz. This is a pretty fun minigame, though. It's annoying, but I do actually kind of enjoy this one a little bit. Not gonna lie. I guess I just kind of enjoy minigames like this, where you just sort of go and you're trying to follow a path without breaking anything and try to be quick with it or be good at it, I guess. It just almost feels like you're platforming without actually technically platforming. Problem is trying to figure out which one I'm jumping toward next. That's the issue. If they appear on the map, sure, but they take a little while for that to happen. You're better off just looking for the ray of light than you are anything else. Oh, good. That's gracious. I was going to say, if I get this in my first go, someone owes me a blowy. Wait, it checkpoints you halfway? I forget about that. Sorry, I forgot about that. I was so surprised to see that I stumbled on my words there for a sec. It was funny when me and my brother were playing, I don't want to spoil either. Or playing Mario Party, and I kept winning a certain thing, and I was like, I trust my gut, and every time I would win a certain thing. The reason why I want to keep it kind of a spoiler-free is there's the potential chance we might end up doing a Mario Party G of it, but I don't know. I did that in 2 lives. Technically 1.5, because I got a free checkpoint out of it, so sick. Alright, looks like we got Crew's area, or technically the Ottsel. I'm going to still call it Crew, and then of course you have the gun course, but I see precursor orbs. I used to struggle getting these back then as a kid. I think it's just because I was dumb and didn't know that you could either use these vents to get up, or just the fact that I just sucked at grind rails, which is very likely. You just go careening off there and yeah. It's annoying, but well, at least there's a way back up. Plus you can do this too, which is nice. Ah, fuck it. We're needing at the gun course. Let's go do the gun course first. And if we're good, we get some precursor orbs too, so I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, let's begin. Might be unrecommended that you use your funny haha reflexor here, because I think that would be the dangerous thing to be using. Especially for a room like this. Sure, you can get away with it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh yeah, the bomb enemies. I think they give you not very many points. However, they are worth killing. Because they will hurt that civilian, I think. Shit. Just like that. Just like I do. Apparently. Damn it! Okay. Sorry, he came out of nowhere. He was armed. Speaking of armed, they are too. Yeah, they have enemies that actually shoot you. It's crazy. Fucking hell. Oh my god, I'm trigger happy, trigger happy. It's not Ratchet, it's not Ratchet. Can't shoot everything in sight. Now, I get the reason why they have the civilians on the gun course, because it's like, it's trying to fuck you out of, you know, getting points. It's trying to make you play better. But when do you ever need to not shoot a civilian in a game like this? It's not COD, bro. I'm not going to get punished for accidentally killing an innocent here. Might be morally gray to do so, but it's fucking Jak. Who cares? Especially in Jak 2, where I'm a renegade, you know? Although, I guess in this game, he's not really much of a renegade anymore. He's just kind of... He's Jak 3. He's been upgraded since Jak 2. And technically Jak 1. He used to be the Precursor Legacy, but now he's no longer that. Kind of still, sort of, I guess. In some regards. Still a hint of that Precursor. Unless they meant, you know, Daxter. Spooky. Are there any enemies that appear back there? Of course there are. Fucking hell. I don't mean to do that. It's a bad habit. Come on. Pop your funny little head out. I wonder how much it's going to cost to get gold. I hope it's easier than it was in the second game. Goddamn, I don't know why, but those are really hard to do. Also, I'm kind of glad this game even has auto-targeting. It's really useful. Something I feel like might not be appreciated as much. I mean, it probably is on Jak community, but I don't know. I don't pay much attention to that, I guess. Yeah, I'm just talking to my ass, I know. What else is new? Oh, I was really hoping I could probably knock out that gold, but it's alright. Oh, that's how you get Gyro Burster. Sweet. I was gonna say, do we have to leave to use it? But I'll show it off right now. So, Gyro Burster, I don't know if it's really good for anything specifically at all. It just rains down a bunch of bullets, and it takes up, like, quite a hefty amount, too, to be fair. I didn't pay attention how much, but it's still a decent amount. And for the third gun in that library, it's cool. And, you know, we like to play games with the mindset of the rule of cool always wins. Typically. And usually the rule of cool actually helps with some games, too. Although there are cases where I feel like the rule of cool doesn't really help much. I feel like Persona 5 might be that idea. Because after a while, I feel like the style over substance aspect of it kind of got a little too much. I'm kind of worried about P6 doing the same thing. I still think P5 can be fine, but there's definitely... I don't know. I wish there was a bit more... Or, well, mainly less talking. 'Cause there's a lot of that. Like a real lot of that. Like, too much, a lot of that. Alright, what's my objective right now? Grab Precursor Orb, because I can do that. Easily. No, I think our objective now is just to go beat shit up and kill things. And most likely just get up there. I see something shiny. And it's waiting for me. Looks really pretty. I still don't have enough. I don't have full ammo for that thing. It's crazy. That thing just ate up everything I ever had. Oh yeah, I want this. Arc Wielder, that's what it's called, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. But yeah, like I said, Gyro, I don't really specifically know exactly dead offhand what I would consider it good for when it comes to group or even single target enemies. Because it does move around, so like you would get the idea that maybe it's good for group fights, but even then, I don't know. Oh yeah, this shit. It is timed, sort of. I think only just for that. So, once you do it, I think you're fine. I think the buttons themselves are timed. And look at that. Ease of access to get over here. Pretty cool. Where's the other one? Very nice. And once those are done, you're pretty much good to go. I kind of like this mission a little bit, not gonna lie. I like blowing things up. It's always a fun time. Don't know why I'm getting Sly Cooper vibes from this. I don't know where that's coming from, but whatever. I saw a box down there. I'm going for it. Because I figured as much. If you see a box, like a singular box by itself, there's a good high chance that most likely it's exactly what you think it is. It would be a Precursor Orb. Did I miss one? I just completely passed one. Which reminds me too, actually. Believe it or not, yes, these can be platformed on. And would it be even more surprising if I told you that sometimes they might even have Precursor Orbs on them too? So something else to kind of, you know, keep a little lookout for. Keep a little lookout with your love for me. I don't know how that song goes again. Ugh, like 3 or 4 of these things. 3, okay. But luckily, again, they give you enough time, so it's fine. You don't want to get hit like I do there, but... Well, I have a way to fix that. Yep, light jack time, baby. Love it. Love it, absolutely love it. I feel like there's going to be a Precursor Orb somewhere nearby. It just screams it's waiting for it. And here's Vim's. Was it Vim? Shit, I don't remember. I don't remember his name. I think so. Either way, that's his little hut from the second game. I keep wanting to say the first game. I know that's not true, because obviously it wouldn't be. The first game was not this. But then again, can you blame me? When it feels like it would be the first game because of the fact that, you know, Jak 2 was such a complete different game. What the fuck? Okay. I think we found our platform. Look at that little small step. Look at that. We should probably be doing side quest missions so I can get some more orbs so I can upgrade things at a later date. We can't do that right now because a lot of them are locked out. Yeah, I think so. You can do them. You tricky little bastards. I thought you couldn't do this shit. By the way, if there's a mission that requires you to drive a car, they will give you a car if you happen to quit the mission, so it's fine. Oh, great. Well, you guys know the strat, right? Maybe? I haven't shown this off yet because we haven't done it. Had no reason to do it. So, what I like to do is I like to hold R1 and L1 and just stay in one place and just keep jumping around like a dunce. But I feel like it does work, because you can tell, like, I already got, you know, bronze for that. Obviously, you don't want to do the same trick over and over again, but it's kind of hard not to do that. But just keep, you know, hitting R1 and L1, like, back and forth, kind of, and you should be okay. And if you go higher, like, if you go really high up on something, you probably will end up getting way more points for, like, a chain thing. And I guess one thing you could try to do, it's a little bit of a cheap strat, if I can get it to work again, is trying to use, like, an object, like geometry, to kind of keep yourself in the air for a good amount of time. The game does not want you to do that, but it sure damn does work. Oh, so we had a goal. And I hit it. Yeah, just keep, every time you jump, just keep tapping between L1 and R1 and hold it, and you should be okay. Hold each one. Like right now, I'm jumping R1, L1. Hold R1, hold L1. That's the pattern that I do. Jump, hold R1, hold L1, and then just do like a different direction each time, and you should be fine. Back, forward, that kind of thing. Okay. Mission's done, I think. Ah, to find the secret mission. Perfect. For me. Problem is, it's right there. Okay, well, at least I know where it's at, so good. I was going to say, the problem is I don't know exactly where it's at, and I don't know how far we have to travel to get it, but it's literally... Oh. I see myself in the frame. I guess this one's easy to get. And done. I don't remember if they... Yeah. But you can quit mission, it's fine. That's not what I meant, game. You know what I meant. Oh, fuck. No, I can't quit mission. God damn it. I wonder if I hop on a zoomer what... Oh, yeah, okay, I can just do that then. Fuck it, we're out. Alright, cool. But there you go, that's how you do hoverboard stuff. That's how I've always done it. After a... Well, not always, but I learned just by pure force to do that, so... I don't get it. Why did cruise area show up on the map? And now it disappeared. What's up with that game? As soon as I get close to it, what the hell is wrong with you? Probably because of the thing floating near me. I don't know if it's talking or not, because I can't hear my TV, so... Shit, they lock you out of everything, don't they? What's there to talk about for about 40 seconds? I don't know. We can punch these guys, that's funny. They don't give you any ammo, though, which sucks. This is a thing you can do. I don't know anything else. God, I'm boring. Oh yeah, we're doing a mission right now. I'm like, why am I getting points for this? Well, that would be why. I guess I could try to get up there real quick. While I had the chance. Do we need do we need Light Jak's last power to do this, though? Or can I do it without it? Well, I can do that. Alright, there, finally. Huh, yeah, maybe you might need Light Jak final upgrade, but maybe you don't. Question is, where the fuck's the top of this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some precursor orbs, because why not? You guys love watching me grab precursor orbs, don't you? Admit it, you do. We all do. We all goddamn do. So nice little bit of dopamine hit. Funny enough, as a kid, I would have just completely ignored every side of this and just went like, oh, there's nothing up there. I'm just gonna go to the spot that I've already seen exists and that I know for a fact has stuff. You know, like the grind rails and such. Yeah, I wasn't very smart. Sometimes. Recommended you just stick to one path here. And also hit R1 and up to do that jump. You'll thank me later. Response, you'll thank me later. I was gonna say, there's gotta be an orb in there somewhere. And the problem is, with this part, if you do fall off, it sucks. Obviously. Kind of wish there was a way to collect metalhead skulls a lot faster than this. I guess it works. For what it's worth. Shit. Like, I get that they want you to kind of jump between rails. But you'll be doing yourself a disservice if you do it that way. And also, for some reason, that fucking thing doesn't work. Yeah. Gotta climb all the way back up again. I think only one has it. No, I guess not. Now, if you don't want to do the high jump thing that I did, I think one way to do this as well is just take a zoomer, jump off it, and you're fine. Done. Yeah, maybe you... Okay, maybe we do have to go to the other tower. Let's try that again. Okay, now I'm sure my video is getting boring by now, but... I want these things, man. I want these precursor orbs, goddammit. You don't need to high jump to do that. You can just uppercut and be fine. Uppercut has about the same amount of height. So... And don't do this on the PS3 version, by the way. Don't do the punch on things that will make you fall off. Because for some reason, I think it's just the PS3 version. Or both my controllers are just ass. I don't know, but... I feel like in the PS3 version, things tend to get kind of fucky when you go to punch. I don't like that. Now, real quick, I think you can stand... Shit. Fine. Maybe I'll do it off screen then. Not that I really need them. I mean, we can go and, I guess, buy some secrets because the game won't shut the hell up about it. Yeah, more blue ammo. And yeah, more Vulcan Fury damage. And why not? Arc Wheeler Robot Shock. I'll leave the duration for later because we just got the damn thing. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, yeah. I like to save upgrades for later when I feel like we've used a thing enough. I want to get my use out of it before I start upgrading something. And I want to say the robot upgrade just makes it to where robots probably might die faster than other enemies. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not done recording yet. Why is it almost 45 minutes in? Well, I can tell you one thing. At least we know which game ended up being the game that I want to record a lot of. Which happens to be Jak 3, so... Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with good old Jak 3. I'll say myself. We do have a side mission we can do real quick. Depends on what it is. Yeah, Jak, go ahead and find my asshole. Oh. It's a nuke mission. This time, I don't think we have a checkpoint. We have 2 minutes to do it in. Which means you can't dick around too much. This ought to be interesting. And possibly quite difficult. But I don't know. I don't know the routing on this one just yet, off the top of my head. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I do. I remember that. I thought that was for the first one we did, but I guess not. I guess I do tend to do this one more often than I thought I did. That missed. How? Excuse me, game? You mind not doing something like that ever again? That would be great. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Whoop. I was gonna say, I think it goes right here. Goes right back on these, on this part of it. It's easier to stay up here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bullshit. I had that. Bullshit. Whatever. Whatever you say, game. Yeah, I guess let's just finish off this mission real quick and call it a video. Grab some extra upgrade components. As you damn well know I like doing that. Now, technically speaking, I could just get the 600 orbs and not have to worry about any of this crap, but I don't know. It's kind of fun just to collect things. One day it would be really neat to at least actually go out of my way to get all 600. But that just seems like a lot of work that I don't want. Okay, I short hopped that. Didn't know that was something I could do. And we are so fucking toast if I'm not careful. And I'm toast. God damn it! But yeah, maybe one day I'll maybe look into it. You know, Jack 2 and 3, like try 9%. But that would probably be something I would rather just do on my own time than I would video-wise. Even live stream-wise. Like, yeah, it sounds great on paper. But by the time I do it live streaming, I'm going to get to a certain point and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Another thing, too, is like, wouldn't it make more sense for me to beat the game first and then just like leave all the orbs by themselves and then go back and get them? If I was going to do it that way with a live stream. Although, I mean, at the same time, like, I could just actually play Jak 3. I have been thinking about doing a marathon of these games. And, you know, of course, Ratchet and Sly being part of that marathon. Again, I keep fucking up. I kind of want to. Like, I can easily do Ratchet and mix it with Jak. However, Sly is like the one that I feel like would be a little harder to mix in. Now, granted, the reason why I feel like Sly 3 is not doing so hot for me right now is because, one, I'm kind of not really in the mood for a Sly like that. In terms of, you know, Sly 2 and 3 style. I still like them, but they take a bit more, I guess, wanting to do them than I feel like Ratchet. Because even though I'm not the biggest fan of Ratchet 2, I could do Ratchet 2 and Jak 2, because I like both enough. Well, I like Jak 2, of course, but, you know, Ratchet 2, like I said, might not be my favorite of the Ratchets, but I can still technically do it. If I was doing it for, like, a marathon. But then Sly 2 takes a bit more brain power, I feel, to want to do that. A lot of talking and stuff, and what have you. Unskippable cutscenes also tend to kind of play a big part in that. Of not wanting to mess with them too much, I guess. Alright, cool. That's a lot of orbs for that. Holy shit. Oh, we got time. Let's just hop on over to the next destination real quick. Come on, game, please. Wish you can close those out. Yeah, I might consider doing a live stream of these just because. The idea was to, like, them in order of, like, their game release. So, Jak 1, then Ratchet 1. And I guess in this case, if Sly was a part of that, it would most likely, if I'm not mistaken, go, I think, Jak, Ratchet, Sly, Jak, Ratchet, Sly, I think every single time. So, I think that's how they did them. I hope that's how they did them. I don't know if that's how they did them. Like, I'm pretty sure Jak came before Ratchet, but Sly-wise, I don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe Sly came before. Who knows? Fuck. Also, where is this dumbass icon hiding at now? 'Cause I don't see it anywhere. It could be on this side. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. Yep, it is. Of course it is. And look what we found, too. No surprise. Yeah, okay, I'm going to leave the mission for next time. We'll hop in there, and I'll let it play out. Alright, so, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time we play some more Jak 3. And I will definitely be doing more of that. So, of course, as always, take care, everybody.